Welcome to the Restigouche River, Larry's Gulch stretch. Today, we're going to learn how to tie a wet fly with a very special knot. I'm going to introduce you to a master fisherman, Gerry Doucet, who is going to show us today this special knot called a
It's a turtle knot.
turtle knot, Gerry's way, as opposed to what we have seen on the internet. So Gerry, I'll hand it over to you, and maybe you can describe a little bit. We'll zoom in on your hands and watch you tie this knot.
Certainly. Well, we're sitting on the shores of the Restigouche River, and it seems appropriate to review knots because that's something we do a lot of when we're salmon fishing. I've been asked many times to show anglers how I tie my version of the turtle knot, which I was taught by Mr. Robert Chasson, a well-known salmon angler and perhaps the most sought-after salmon guide in Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. What we're going to do here is we're going to treat our tippet or our leader and the spool that it's on as our reel. And I'm going to tie a turtle knot on this rather large green Highlander. So I'm just going to stream off a bit of line, and the first thing we take note of when we're looking at a fly, whether it has an up eye or whether it has a down eye. This has an up eye, so what I always do, depending on the way it's oriented, up eye, you put the leader up. We pull the fly down and we forget about the fly. Now what we're going to do is make a simple loop. As you can see, pinch it between my thumb and forefinger, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 turns with this. 1, 2, let's put a third one in. So now I have a loop. There's the tag, and this is the main line. I'm going to reach through and grab the main line. All I do is grab the loop here so I can manage my tag end, and really what I have done is created a noose. It can slide back and forth as the viewer can see. Now I go back down and I find my fly. I pull it down and pull it through the loop and collar it and cinch it down. So really what we're doing is making a noose, and the harder I pull on it, the harder it cinches around the eye of the hook. We just manage with our nippers to tighten it up a wee bit, and that's a turtle knot. I have seen many different versions on YouTube, but really it only needs to be this fancy. I've used it for all kinds of different fishing, including bluefin tuna fishing. I'll repeat it one more time just so the viewer can see what's going on. Let me just cut this off, separate it from the fly, and we'll begin anew. And I'll do it maybe a little bit faster. The curious thing about this knot is once you have the leader through the eye of the hook, every other maneuver is within your hand. So again, up eye, we go up through the eye of the hook. We pull the hook down, we forget about it. We're making a loop, 2 or 3 twists of the loop, 1, 2, 3. I come through and grab the main line, not the tag, but the main line. That creates a noose. I cinch it down, I go down, I find the hook, I pull it through the noose that I've just made, and then I collar it around the neck of the eye. There it is. Cinch it off, nip it down. As you can see, the line goes directly through the eye. It tracks very well in the water, and the harder you pull on it, the tighter the noose is.
Let me zoom in on that, Gerry. Just hold it right there. That's a really beautiful knot, my friend.
And if we look at it from this profile, the line goes right through the eye, so it tracks really well. It doesn't hitch to one side or hitch to another side, which you can see with other types of knots.
Yeah. Beautiful.
That is the Turle knot.
Okay, let's try it on a small fly, Gerry.
Certainly.
If that,
So, because we're on the Restigouche River, many anglers would recognize what this is. This is a rusty rat, perhaps the most deployed piece of armamentarium that any angler would use. Again, it's an up eye, so we're going up. I come through the eye. Oh, there we go. That's the only time you really have to use your eyes to put it through the eye. But we forget about the fly. We make a loop like so. There's the tag, there's the main line. A couple of twists, I come down, I grab the main line. I just hold the knot area so I can control my tag and not leave a foot of it. Slide the fly down, bring it around, collar it, and I cinch it down like so. Get my nippers and clean it up a bit. Again, we have a Turle knot that comes right through the eye. The harder we pull, the more it cinches down around the neck of the eye, and we're fishing. I can tie this inside of 10 seconds once I have it through the eye, perhaps even faster than that.